Welcome to New York Giants Films. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to the film room. And we're going to be looking at the Giants defensive line and the Giants defense in total getting 8 sacks against the Cleveland Browns. And I'm going to show you guys how we got those 8 sacks and all that pressure against Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns, and what we should be doing going forward to get pressure on these quarterbacks. So let's get over to the film and let's get into it. All right. So as you can see here on this play here, let's go ahead and get the speed going. All right. As you can see here, Deshaun Watson sends receiver in motion, and looks like Pinnock is following him, so it looks like man-to-man. We're in a wide 9. All right, so it looks like we're in a wide 9 formation. So basically, when you see like this, basically going to see both edge rushers come in, try to get some pressure on the inside from your defensive tackles here. All right, but let's see what we do here. You see you got 2 linebackers, so you can send a double A gap blitz. You can send just 4 pass rushers here, but let's see what the Giants do right here in this formation. Now, as you can see, we send a blitz out of that, and we get to Deshaun Watson. So let's see exactly what we did right here to get to Deshaun Watson here. So we sent Pinnock in motion. Now, instead of Pinnock going man-to-man with that receiver that he went in motion with, because you send people in motion to see if you're in the zone or man-to-man. So right now, Deshaun Watson's probably thinking man-to-man. So we actually sent Pinnock on a blitz, and Thibodeau, and I believe that's Dexter Lawrence. Let's see, that's Dexter Lawrence. Yeah, that's Dexter Lawrence. So Thibodeau and Dexter Lawrence do a stunt. So basically, this is how it went. We sent Pinnock on a blitz here. Dexter Lawrence goes here, and we do a stunt here. Very, very deceptive play call here with the New York Giants. And as you can see, Brian Burns and Chapman, they're one-on-one on the outside. We do a stunt. Dexter Lawrence gets 2, but Pinnock is free. Pinnock is free. So we crowd the whole middle of the field here. Could have been a holding right there. Dexter Lawrence and Pinnock get right there, and Dexter Lawrence winds up getting the sack on this play. What's so creative about this right here is Deshaun Watson read man coverage. So to cover up that spot that Pinnock is leaving with that receiver, we bring Tyler Nubin down to cover that vacant area when Pinnock blitzes. As you see, Nubin came down to cover that spot. And Deshaun Watson wasn't even looking to that side, so our stunt hits home. I think that's Patino number 71. Has to cover Pinnock coming to the outside. Dexter Lawrence stunts, gets to the quarterback. We get a sack on that play. Very, very good scheme right there to get the sack. I enjoyed that play. Now, as you can see here, we're going to go to another set here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible people coming to get Deshaun Watson on this play. So let's see what happens. As you can see right here, the two linebackers here, they stunt. As you can see here, we got one-on-one here. They're double teaming. Looks like Nacho right here. Dexter Lawrence one-on-one here. You got two guys going against three, and then the running back here, and you got a one-on-one here on the outside here. Very good scheme. As you can see, the center has to take Dex. I believe that's Bobby O. We do a stunt. McFadden gets underneath the running back. Good blitz right here by McFadden to get underneath that running back to get pressure on Deshaun Watson. And look, like, man, Shane Bowen called the game this game, man. Could have been a holding right there on Dexter Lawrence. But as you can see, Thibodeau, no, that's Ojulari. I'm sorry. Ojulari gets to the quarterback, and Micah McFadden gets to the quarterback on this blitz here. We sent both linebackers on the blitz. And look at that. Confusion. Ojulari wins his one-on-one battle with the tackle on the outside. McFadden wins his battle with the running back. And when you win multiple battles, you get your reward. Nice sack right there by the Giants right here on this play. Really, really love this play here. Watching the film on this play, man, look, just in the beginning, just to show you, you got McFadden coming all the way over here. You got Bobby O coming here. Dex gets here. Ojulari comes here. You got Thibodeau there. And you want to get rush here from the defensive tackle. We won pretty much. Dexter Lawrence wins. Bobby O wins. Well, he gets pushed out, but Dexter Lawrence wins. Ojulari wins, and McFadden wins. Could have been a holding call right here. They didn't call it. But Ojulari getting that bend on the edge. McFadden beating that running back, and we get to Deshaun Watson. That's 2 sacks for the day. Great play right there by the defense, man. Love that play. We got to win individual battles. Now, as you can see here, getting ready. All right, as you can see, you got battles all the way up front. We do another stunt. I'm going to go back. We do another stunt. We got boom, boom, boom. That's what we have. Thibodeau chips the running back. Brian Burns comes off the edge here. But we do another stunt. They're starting to learn this stunt scheme from Shane Bowen. Got those 2 stunts here. Dexter Lawrence takes 2. You got this guy here blocking Chapman. So if Chapman actually wins to the outside with speed and gets low leverage. And if this guy actually covers up Chapman here, you have this guy here to try to get a free run to the quarterback. But Chapman wins his battle. Gets to the inside. He has to come off to block him. That stunt, number 55 couldn't get off Dexter Lawrence in time. And guess what? It's time to party. Chapman gets his first NFL sack right there, man. Many more to come from Mr. Chapman, man. Dexter Lawrence goes crazy. That's what you do to sacrifice for your defensive partners, man. Dexter Lawrence takes on 2 right there. Number 55 doesn't come off in time. Chapman gets lower than 77 here. And since he's so low and his center of gravity is so low and he's so powerful, 77 can't get him, hands him off to number 55, but 55 was too busy with Dexter Lawrence, and Chapman gets to his right hip right here, explodes, gets after Deshaun Watson right there for the sack, man. This was a masterful game plan right here by Shane Bourne. They're learning his system. They are learning his system, man. Good sack right there by Chapman. Now, as you can see here, we send 4. We send 4. So right here, this is what you have to, this is what Kayvon Thibodeau and Brian Burns have to do. When you got double team here with Dexter Lawrence and you got this man occupied with your defensive tackle, so you have 3 linemen occupied with your defensive tackles here. So somebody has to win a one-on-one battle on the outside between Thibodeau and Burns. When we rush 4, Thibodeau or Burns have to win. They have to win. As you can see here, Thibodeau is stymied by number 71, but look at Brian Burns. Brian Burns gets the edge, strip, sack. This is what we paid you for, Brian Burns. This is what we paid you for. You have to win these battles. You have to win these battles here, man. When we're running 4 pass rushers, Brian Burns has to win. Thibodeau has to win. They're not chipping with the tight end on the running back. Dexter Lawrence taken to Chapman. You want Chapman to win his battle here. He didn't really win his battle. Thibodeau didn't win his battle. Dexter Lawrence is getting blocked by 2, but look at Burns. Burns wins his battle on the outside. Burns wins his battle on the outside. Gets engaged, gets the one-arm punch, swipes that arm away. Now he's getting to the edge. Now you can't stop me from the edge. I got power and I got leverage against you. Get that other arm off me with my right arm. Swipe that arm down. Get him away. And now I have the edge. Only thing you can do now is push me past the quarterback, but my bend on the edge allows me to get my long arm and hit that throwing arm of Deshaun Watson, and we get a strip sack. Led to a touchdown here. Chapman gets his first fumble recovery of his career. Brian Burns, this is what we paid you for, brother. Got to continue to do this, man. Got to continue to do this. That's what we pay you for. Thibodeau, got to step it up a little bit, but that's what we pay you for, man. That's why you got the huge contract. Great play right there by Brian Burns. All right, here comes another play. Now, we got Ojulari here. Looks like Dex, Nacho, Brian Burns. You got 3 potential people that could come on a blitz. So let's see exactly what happens on this play here. All right, we send Isaiah Simmons on the blitz. Isaiah Simmons gets to the inside, takes on the running back. Brian Burns controls his gap. Gap control, gap control, gap control. Nacho, Okereke get a half a sack together on this play. So let's see what happens on this play here. Basically, you got Okereke coming on a delayed blitz. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people coming on a blitz. These 3 guys stop the edge here. They set the edge here. Now you have to have one of these guys here win. Isaiah Simmons pushes the running back. Good shed right here by Bobby Okereke, and good shed by Nacho right here to get off their blocks and stop Deshaun Watson from getting a lot of yards on the run. And we get another sack. Good scheme here, man. Very, very good scheme. So basically, boom, boom, and these guys coming forward get off the edge. That's what happened. And we confused the Browns the whole game. Dexter Lawrence, Dexter Lawrence and Nacho actually run a little stunt here as well. Run a little stunt here. And initially, the Browns pick it up pretty well. Browns pick it up pretty well to stunt with the defensive tackles, and they hold Brian Burns on the edge. Ojulari is far out, but Isaiah Simmons holds his gap. Nacho gets off his block to close this gap here, and they clean it up. Another sack for the Giants on the day. Good stuff, man. Good shit. Like this. All right. Now here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potential rushers coming here. Let's see what they do. All right, Bobby O backs out. And actually, we send an outside blitz with Pinnock again. So Bobby O backs out and he covers the middle of the field right here, that gap that's left open by Pinnock. Another good scheme, confusing Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson's not looking to his left. Deshaun Watson sees a gap. He's looking to run. Way to go, Thibodeau. Way to go, Thibodeau, to stop this gap right here. Let's go back and see what Thibodeau did to stop that running path right there. And Thibodeau is actually on a huge stunt to cover that path. So Thibodeau comes all the way from over here to right here in this gap here to stop Deshaun Watson from running. That was pretty good stuff by Thibodeau. And you sent Pinnock on a blitz from the outside. Deshaun Watson sees it, starts to try to escape, and Thibodeau scrapes all the way across the line to stop Deshaun Watson from getting to that gap there to run. Deshaun Watson, that gap is closed. Pinnock gets in there. Let's eat. Let's eat. Like that was pretty good. That was pretty good. This play is actually created by Thibodeau. So basically what we did here is we sent Pinnock, loop, cover the short area here, come here, there. Well, no. Man, this is great right here, because if Thibodeau doesn't scrape across this line to get here, there's a huge alleyway right here for Deshaun Watson, and Thibodeau scrapes all the way across the field, gets past 2 linemen, and stops Deshaun Watson from going in there and make a big play with his legs. And Pinnock gets another sack on the day. Good stuff right there, man. I like that, man. I really like that, man. That man, Thibodeau, scraped all the way across the line right there to stop Deshaun Watson from taking off. Right there. Deshaun Watson sees Thibodeau scraping across. And guess what? Gap control. Dex holds the edge right here. And Pinnock gets in there and gets the sack, man. When we did this all day against the Cleveland Browns, man. Pinnock with another sack. All right. Here we go. So we got edge potential pass rusher here, here, and here. Let's see what we do. This is what Deshaun Watson is seeing from the very beginning. Let's see what we do. All right, it was like DJ Davidson, Chapman, Burns, Thibodeau. It looks like Micah McFadden comes on a delayed blitz. Thibodeau wins. This is what we pay you for. This is what we drafted you number 5 overall, Mr. Thibodeau. Thibodeau wins, gets pressure, misses him a little bit, but hey, Ojulari cleans it up. That's Ojulari on the outside, not Burns. This is what we pay you for, man. That's Ojulari, Davidson, Chapman, Thibodeau, and Michael McFadden. Those are the 4 that come. 5 that come. So basically it's another blitz. Thibodeau gets a good start off the edge. You got a one-on-one battle here, one-on-one battle here. And you got these 3 guys for these 4 guys here. Now, Michael McFadden is not accounted for because he comes on a delayed blitz. So the running back picks him up. You got 2 people on Chapman, and Brian Burns just wins off the edge. I mean, Thibodeau wins off the edge. This play was created by Thibodeau again. Swipes, does the swipe to get the hands off of him. You got that left arm on my right shoulder. All I got to do is dip now. Dip and rip. Dip and rip. Warren Sapp, famous for doing that. The dip and rip. Dips underneath that arm. Gets to the quarterback. You want Thibodeau to go ahead and end it right here. But that's Deshaun Watson. He's a little slippery. But Ojulari is there to clean it up. Get after the quarterback. That's what we did this whole game, man. Proud of these boys this game. And that's what you pay Thibodeau for, man. You pay Thibodeau to win these battles. So for the people that saying Thibodeau is not doing anything, you better watch a little bit more film, man. Swipes that arm down so you can't get that punch to the middle of my chest. You're too slow. Your hands on my outside shoulder. Dip, rip. I'm there. Want you to go ahead and grab this man right here, Thibodeau. Bring him down to the ground so you get you a full sack, but he got a half a sack right there. Thibodeau won. Thibodeau was the cause of the play. Ojulari cleans it up. He's celebrating. Play was created by Thibodeau. All right. Now on this play, what Deshaun Watson to see is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potential pass rushers coming. Let's see what happens on this play. All right. As you can see, we send 5. McFadden picks up the running back. Now, as you can see, is a gap that's opening. Nacho closes that gap off. Pump fake. I'm going to try to run. Here comes Brian Burns. Misses, but Dex is there to clean it up. Dex was right there to clean it up. And this was a 4th and 1 play here, and we stopped them from getting the first down here. Now, on this play here, you know, Dex is one-on-one, Nacho's one-on-one, Thibodeau's one-on-one, Burns one-on-one, Bobby O one-on-one. Dex is winning his battle. He holds the gap right here. McFadden comes up for the running back. He sees the running back blocking, so he starts to attack. Brian Burns wins his outside battle after a little while. Rip, pull. Oh, good pull right there. Good one hand. Get your long arm into his chest. Pull him down. Good play right there by Burns. And while Burns was doing that, Nacho pushes his man back. Sees that Deshaun Watson has a lane. Deshaun Watson can't get that lane. Thibodeau starts to win. And I don't know why Thibodeau spun back. I guess because he felt that Deshaun Watson may have gotten out of there, which is cool. Just in case he does get out. So Thibodeau has that covered. Brian Burns wins his battle. He attacks. Dexter Lawrence sheds. Grabs Deshaun Watson right there for the sack. And man, that was what we did against the Cleveland Browns, man. That's what we did against the Cleveland Browns, man. Our defensive attack is going to have to include some blitzes, and it's going to have to include some stunts until Thibodeau and Burns could get their motors running, and we can see if we can start sending pressure with just the front four. I believe if we send pressure with just our front four, it should be Chapman and Dex at the defensive tackle positions and Burns and Thibodeau at the edge. And you can sprinkle in Ojolari in there here and there. But if we do this blitz scheme, for the most part, I believe that's our best way of getting pressure this year. And we should continue to do that. We had a heck of a game against the Cleveland Browns, the whole game with the defense, sacked Deshaun Watson 8 times. And hopefully you guys seen exactly the reason why we was able to get to Deshaun Watson 8 times, man. A lot of people are down on Thibodeau and Brian Burns. As you've seen, they won some one-on-one battles and they got after the quarterback, and Thibodeau did a very good job closing the gap on a lot of those sacks in order to get to Deshaun Watson. Dexter Lawrence is an absolute beast. When we send him on those stunts, it's going to take 2 to 3 people to get him. But hey, that's what we have to do against this against offenses to get these quarterbacks off kilter, man. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that little film review right there. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. And until the next film review, peace. This has been a Big Blue Crew Sports Network production.